Hey, what's up everyone? I've had a lot of requests to talk about the Sondors Metacycle, and I thought it was just a glorified bicycle, but after doing some research, I'm pretty curious about it. I think it kind of fills a hole. Alright, so if you've been living in a hole like apparently I have been for the last few months, Sondors, a well-known electric bicycle manufacturer, announced the Metacycle. $5,000, 80 miles of range, 80 miles per hour. Those are the claims. They did a little demo test with a mixed riding of, I think it was like 40 to 50 miles per hour, average of 45 miles per hour, and I believe they got a 60 mile an hour range. So 80 is something you're probably going to never achieve. Are they going to actually be able to produce it in the next few months? They're claiming they can actually deliver by Q3. Originally it was Q4 for 2021. They're saying Q3 now. I think they can do it. They're using common components, nothing really too custom, nothing too crazy. Just the same motor controllers, 2170 cells that Model 3 has used for years. Standard hub motor, I think it's 14.5 kilowatt output. Peak, I think the sustained is something like 10. The motor controller is a very common one that's paired with the same battery or the same motor that it's using. So the only thing really unique about it is the crazy aluminum frame that I guess their prototype's actually milled out of a solid block of aluminum. So they're probably going to ship it over to China and have them tear it down, figure out a way to produce the aluminum frame in a much more efficient manner. I don't know if you pour it or cast it or how they do that, but I'm sure they'll figure out a way to do it in the price point they're looking at. They've announced, I believe it's a lockable storage for the negative space, I think they're calling it, up top in the bike's frame. Also a 3 kilowatt hour approximately battery add-on, and the option for level 2 charging. And the level 2 charging really interests me because a 4 kilowatt hour battery is not that impressive, but you know, if you're putzing around town or commuting into work mostly, if you could take that and plug it into a J1772 level 2 charger, which is, you know, free at grocery stores and malls all over the place, that would charge a battery in probably under an hour while you're at lunch. Let's talk about having a 7 kilowatt hour motorcycle that costs $5,000 or $6,000, and it's over $6,000 probably with the accessory added on. But that puts you in, you know, a zero range, but for half the price. FXS or a 0S with a half brick, those are $12,000 out the door. Probably 6 or 7 for the Sondors. It's got limitations. You can't get on the freeway and do 80 miles an hour for, you know, 40 miles or even probably 10 or 15. Maybe with the secondary battery you could maybe do 20 at that speed. So if your commute entails a lot of high speed, you probably don't want to get this. But I mean, if you're just a regular commuter doing a few miles at 60 miles an hour, 70 miles per hour, and mostly at 35, 45 miles per hour, it could fit the Suzuki 650 rule that I was talking about in my other video. Cheap transportation. I think I'm sold. I did reach out to Sondors a few days ago and ask them how they're going to do warranty support, how they're going to do deliveries, is there going to be a dealership network supporting it, and I didn't get a reply. So that's a concern of mine, of course, with my history and my luck with electric motorcycles. Do you have to ship it back to California or China or something? Is it going to just get plopped down in a crate in front of my house one day when it shows up? Do I have to do a bunch of assembly? It's a hub motor, so there's no chain, there's no belt, nothing to lube. Looks like there was 2 brake reservoirs, so those are going to need flushed, refilled every now and then. There'll be minimal maintenance required. Nothing you couldn't do at any regular motorcycle shop, probably. The thing weighs 200 pounds. The removable battery, it's got to be 40 or 50 pounds. That's not going to be an easy lift to take into your apartment at night to charge, so you're going to have to find a 120 volt outlet or roll it inside your house. So it might be garage owners only again. A nice thing they did change just recently, I saw, they're having an external 120 volt charger that actually is 15 amps, 1.4 kilowatts, so a little over 2 hours to charge for full off a regular outlet. But overall, I'm impressed. I think this is a nice commuter bike What do you think? Is the Sondors Metacycle going to eat into zero sales? Is it going to create a new generation of electric motorcycle riders? Will you be getting one? Let me know in the comments below. Roll the intro. Shit. I didn't bring my phone. Energica. Energica.